Welcome back to my channel. Let's install this wig. Now when I tell you, I already edited this video to put the clips together, and then I never did this voiceover, and every time I run across it I'm like, what was I doing again? What was I gonna do? So I'm finally doing this voiceover because I got this wig off a TikTok shop. I'll buy it. It wasn't sent to me. And you know how it is when it's fresh out the box, it's nice, beautiful, whatnot, whatnot. And then you wash it and it's still kind of nice. And then you test a little strand with some heat and then you see that curling up and you're like, you said it was 100% human hair. Why are you fraying like that? So I did try my best to cut the lace down as low as possible. I don't think I did any tweezing on this hair. I don't think so. It's not something that I would recommend because the lace is on the harder side, and if you don't buy it on sale, I would not recommend you paying over $100 for this wig because you can get something similar for under $100. But the color, though, the color is beautiful. The color is gorgeous. That's why I've given a review on this wig, but I never posted the link for the wig. I was like, it's good enough for me for what I paid for it because they were on sale for like $50. So like after taxes and stuff, I was paying like 60 something, 70 with shipping. I don't remember shipping was free because I'd bought this and then the other reddish looking one. And then the disappointment with that reddish looking one is that the front was one color and then the back was another color. So imagine you paying over $100 for that. You'd be livid. You'd be livid. So yeah, I do not drop the link for it, but when I be putting that on and I drop that curl in there, she is adorable. Now this, you cannot use your thermal brush on there. That hair is going to fry. That hair is going to start melting. I would not recommend. You have to use like a regular curling iron, but nothing that's gonna hold the hair in there, because once that hair gets in there, it's stuck and she gonna start melting. And you're gonna be like, oh, just use it on lower heat. You can try. You can try. You can try. One thing I'm gonna say is that I am going to make a wig work. I am at that age and that stage where I can usually make a wig work. As long as it's not complete and utter trash, I can make it work. I'm not a magician, but I can make it work for me. For me, because I feel like I've been through the trenches. I've worn some wigs and I can kind of finesse it to some extent. All right. Now I did go in with my Dola hair glue. I can't even talk right. I went in with my Dola hair glue all along my hairline, and this video was taken over a span of, I think it was 2 days, because one day I laid the hair, the next day I did the makeup, and then I went back in later on and then was brushing out the curls and all of that. So if you were wondering, like, you're wearing different outfits because it's different days. Now I am gonna go ahead and drop the links to the items that are available on Walmart in my showcase and in my description, the video description box. And then a lot of the other stuff is from TikTok shop, but you know, if the brands are selling them other places, I will link them there as well. Now this brand, I only buy stuff off of their website. I have not really bought anything from them recently because I've been buying a lot of sets. So when I'm buying like certain kits and stuff, it's coming with the wax stick, and I have not bought their wax stick again, but I can honestly say I love their products. I still love their products. Like whenever I run out, if I'm already in a space where I can just go on their website and order it, I will. But because I've been so heavily posting on TikTok and stuff, I'll just be on there updating my showcase, editing stuff, and I'm like, oh, you're out of stuff, and then the button is just right there, just add to cart, checkout, or reorder a product. I wish they would go on TikTok shop, but I cannot understand why they wouldn't do it, because if you're a smaller creator and a smaller brand, like, oh my god, TikTok is going to drain and stress the hell out of you as a seller. Like the rules, the fulfillment, and then they take so long to give you your payout. It's crazy. But look at this color once she is installed and brushed out. Like, this is where I'm like, yeah, she's worth it for the price that I paid. For the price that I pay, she is worth it. Totally worth it. Look at that. Curling iron acquired. We're using our 5-in-1. I already applied the heat protectant. Now to drop our curls in. Now this is the Wavy Talk 5-in-1. And as you're paying attention, or if you pay attention to me curling my hair, you will see that possibly at the ends of the hair that you're not going to see it curl as nicely as you see that first strand in the front. So this is what I'm saying. This is, I wouldn't really say that it's a blend of hair. If anything, it's like a lower quality human hair, which is why I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to give you the link, because the way that it's marketed and the way that it's even linked and listed is that it's saying glueless 100% human hair. Baby, this ain't no dang human wig. No, sorry, not human wig. This is not no glueless wig. It may be a human hair, but it's not a glueless. So even if you're like, okay, I see you with the hair, I like the color and I can finesse it. If I drop this link and then you not even knowing anything about the hair, try to get the hair, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm ordering a glueless wig, and then you get a lace wig, and then on top of that, the curls, it's not really holding heat like that, or it can't really take heat like that because you have to have it on low heat. If you turn it up too high, she gonna start melting. And then this Wavy Talk tool, it only has a high and low, and I don't remember what setting I was using this on. It just has the two little lights. I think they have upgraded a few of their products now. Right now, most of them have a digital display and they heat up pretty quickly, but the version that I have right now, it didn't have that. And this wig, like I said, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We can make it work, but I'm just not gonna give you the link to it. No. No, because y'all not about to drag me to feel like, oh my god, I bought this wig because you had it. It looks so cute. Yeah, because I know how to make it cute. I know how to make it cute. I'm used to buying the affordable hairs, and you have to understand that depending on your price point, you are not going to get the same results as if you had spent 200 plus for your hair. Now, there are times when they will charge 200 plus for the hair and then give you this. And that's another heartache in and of itself. But thankfully, I do not buy a lot of those wigs. And if I do buy those wigs, I buy them on sales. I buy them when they're like closer to the $100 mark. Why? Because I buy the shorter ones. Majority of my hairs, even though they're 30 inches, well, that's a lie. No, I'm starting to get some 30-inch wigs, but I used to mostly buy 20-inch. I'm starting to consistently buy around 26, 28, closer to the 30-inch, and I keep it around the $100 mark after taxes, or even before taxes, because I always buy them on sale. I don't buy full price for wigs. Like, nah, give me that discount. Because my tax bracket, once I reach that living life where that money just coming into your bank account where you don't even have time enough to spend it, at that point I don't really give a damn. I'ma spend that top dollar. I'ma spend that top dollar, because those higher quality hairs, if you get them from the right places, minimal work, minimal effort. You style them that one time and you ain't gotta really worry too much about it again. These, you can style them, yes, and it's going to keep you good for a good couple of days, um but it's just not going to be the same as a high quality wig. You can get your little nice 1, 2, 3 day wear, but as the days go on, you gotta clean her up and freshen her up again. Now, when I'm ready, I'm just gonna shake out the curls, but it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm not gonna shake those curls out because I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'll shake it out in the morning, and then hopefully I'll put some makeup on. Will I record that? Don't know. We'll see. But bye. So we're gonna do our makeup. Let's turn the light towards me more. There we go. So we're gonna do our makeup. We start on the eyes. We already did the hair the other night. But we never did our makeup, so let's do that now. Don't know how much I'll be recording, so if I don't get the whole thing, don't drag me, okay? You're gonna be multitasking today. So hopefully we record most of it. I remember to come back in and check in. Now I did kind of I'm hoping that I did it up so that when I do the concealer and kind of bring it up, it looks the way that I envision, but we'll see. And we use Coffee Shop. Yeah. This is the only nude blush I own. I'm not blush. The only nude palette I own. I'm not buying another one. Until this ends, I'm not buying another one. If somebody wants to send me one, you can. I'm probably not really going to use it. But Juvia's Places is the one for me. Yeah. Okay, so makeup is done. I remember to come and end the video because I'm like, we need to end the video. You always record your videos and then you never come back and finish them up. Now this got off a TikTok shop. Love it. So I am wearing 10 and 01 or just one. I was kind of playing around with them to see like which one I like. I'm gonna show them to you so you know you have an idea. They're both the darker browns that are in here. So here it is, 10 and 1. So as you can see, they're very similar. Okay. Very soft. I like the way it just kind of glides on my lips very easily. It's a pack of 12. Very affordable. And then you already know me, like, if you don't know, you go know now. The only nude palette I have is Juvia's Place. That's what I've been using since I bought it. I don't have any other nude palette. And then I have, I'm not going to mention those because we didn't use that. But nude palette. Or foundation that we use today, Maybelline. Is this still Superstay, right? Yeah, Superstay. But the new formula or the new bottle, I think it looks okay. It looks okay. We're gonna see if we keep it in our collection because the prices have gone up and this was the only bottle in the store. And I'm like, $20. One foundation? I have never paid $20 for one foundation. The foundation used to be like $10 and then $7, between $10 and $7. And I'm like, not even just jump to like 15, just 20? 20? I guess, I'd not even guess. I understand that different stores are gonna have it for different prices. Because even the Fit Me went up, but they still kept the Fit Me affordable. The Fit Me is just now $10. Consistently for where I've gone, $10. Because I looked at the Dollar General, because I was in there the other day, $10. I looked in Fry's, I think it was $10. I looked in, where else? Because it's usually the grocery stores that I'm in. I'm like, oh, let me go over there, grab a bottle. I need a new bottle or whatever. I usually go to Walmart and buy it. I have not been to Walmart recently to know if they even have it in stock anymore, because even online, cannot find it. So I'm like, oh, I might need to switch to Fit Me if when this runs out, they raise the price again, because I'm like $20 on one foundation. I'm not used to that. And you see, if I was in the tax bracket, I wouldn't care. I would come like, prices went up, but I'm not in that tax bracket yet, so I'm kind of salty. I'm like $15 I can understand, but 20. I didn't pay 20 for this one though. This one was closer to the, was it around 15, 16, 17? I have to check my receipt because she had scanned the Fry's card and it gave me a little bit of a discount, so I'm like, you know, that kind of even things out. And then lipstick we're using today was a Mauve Moment. Unfortunately, it kind of got toned down when I put the lip gloss on because it was looking very bright, a more pinkish. Let me put it on my hand so you can see. So I kind of pressed a little too hard. Can you see it? It was looking that bright, but then I put the gloss on. I'm like, too much. So I kind of took the excess gloss off and then I was going through with the liners, and that's how we got this darker hue. And then we put the gloss back on. So it kind of, I'm technically wearing lip liner now because it completely practically erased the color. And then our setting spray that we've been using is this one. The price may have gone up on this as well because everything has been going up. But you know when you're not out of stock of the items yet, so you don't know until you go in and you're like, wait a minute, that don't look right. So I haven't run out, so I haven't checked. I'm gonna check after this video to see what the price has gone up to, because I'm like, baby, what y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But I'm gonna link some brushes in the descriptions. In case you look for makeup brushes, you can get them. I will link from various places, so if you don't like TikTok shop, don't want to use TikTok shop, that's fine. You can get it off of Walmart, Amazon, because you know it's the same sellers in different places. And then this hair I don't think I had any videos where I styled it and came back and be like, oh, styled, fresh. Same day. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. I curled this Sunday. We shaked out the curls today. The last time you saw me in this hair, you didn't even get a close-up. I was cooking food. So here's a close-up of the hair. No, I'm not going to link it because the quality is not the best. And if you don't buy it on the sale price that I bought it for, it's not worth it. But for the price that I paid, it was like 50, practically like about $60 after taxes. And then the shipping at the time was free. So I'm like, I like it. I don't mind. I'm gonna deal with it. Right? But if you're gonna pay full price, no discounts, they're gonna be like, nah, babe, save your coins. Save your coins. Because it's human hair and it can take heat, but it has to be very low heat. So using a curling rod works great. But if I try to use like my brush, my brushes, like my, well, I only have the wavy talk brush to use. If I try to use that, the hair is in there and it kind of gets tangled and wants to start melting. So it's like, yeah, no, 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 you're not about to fry my hair. No, no. No, you're not doing that. Not doing that. But yes, here she is. Adorable, beautiful, true to length. I can turn to the side so you can see her. I'll try to turn her a little bit. I don't know how much of the back you can see, but I'm loving her. I'm loving the color. I wanted color, so I'm like orange. I'm gonna see if I can keep her on this week. We did not do any edges. And this is our finished look. All right, I'll see you next time.